Yeah, so firstly, it started off as a pilot, so we did it free of charge. But yeah, then we moved into a contract with them to like cover that one hospital, and like just before the whole COVID situation, we were actually looking to expand that to cover like more of their hospital chains all around India. So that was like our first again like sort of real world experience with how to work with a client and how to customize it. And so they saw the proposition, like the value proposition, really early on, with how the tech works and basically how it can help their customers, so like the patients and even the employees were using it. But yeah, in terms of our customer acquisition cost, so like just to touch up more on the business model. So yeah, we have a SaaS model where we work with these large spaces. Again, we have two streams where we like go through. So we have a direct model, and then we also have the channel partner model where we give them our SDK. So the direct model is pretty straightforward. We directly work with some of these shopping malls, or we worked recently with Transport for Wales, and directly we just approach them and we set up a project and like a 12-month contract is sort of our minimum.
And who does the
So
approaching? Is that yourself, or have you got someone else managing that aspect?
yeah, so it's myself. I mean, it used to be myself mainly since last year, but we recently onboarded a growth lead, Damien. So yeah, like our growth lead, he's he's much more experienced than everyone else in the team. So he actually exited his previous company, OpenGo, for $1 billion, like literally in 2018, and then he worked with another startup since. So yeah, he's like a marketing growth hacking person. But yeah, so how the process works is I go approach them, of course, the usual sales process. And yeah, the basis is we set up like a 12-month contract, and they pay us on a monthly basis. And what we do is we just cover the whole the place. So like, we give them a mapping app, we map out the whole place. And we also have the SDK where we customize it. So we can, let's say like for a small project, we have templates. So we literally just add their logo, maybe change up some of the colors, and now they have their own navigation solution. So we've built it in a very, very like low touch integration way, so that it's like completely standalone. They don't need to do anything else. They don't need to worry about getting their IT people involved. And that's what a lot of the businesses appreciate. It's literally just full end to end. We do everything for them, and they just need to provide us their logos, and yeah, that's really it.
Amazing. So
and on the channel partner method, yeah,
no, it's fine. No, you carry on.
yeah, sure. So on the channel partner method, we just give other companies, usually AR studios and development teams, our SDK, and they integrate it into an existing app they might have or any new projects that they're building.
I see.
And yeah, we leave them to it.
Right. Well, so when you mentioned channel partner model, I thought you meant essentially you'd be giving the SDK file, or it would just be you'd be giving it to a reseller, or they'd be packaging your product and then just adding on a little bit of margin, and then they'd have a big sales team to essentially go out to different places. But I imagine it's I wouldn't say it's particularly. Well, maybe it is. It's a complicated sell insofar as there's a big problem and massive solution. And you touched upon it again when you were mentioning, obviously, the benefits to hospitals. For instance, one thing that I would never have thought about is that the amount of time and money that is therefore spent by nurses not stopping and giving directions to people in the hospital. You literally wouldn't think about
exactly.
it. But I think you found out about that only after the initial implementation with
HTG.
Sorry,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we literally, I had no clue of course I thought of the value proposition in a hospital, oh, sure, it helps people, but I really didn't know the exact problem. So that small pilot we did really gave us insight. And we also interviewed the doctor himself who contacted us. So we actually, like for example, Nickel, our CPO, he's based in Bangalore. So he really maintained this relationship with the doctor and HCG hospital. And really, we sell the pilot just to test the product more than the business case. We wanted to do some serious testing, get some users involved. So once we had that sorted, I think, we ran it for like a month, and we had like a few weeks of negotiation, and deployed the contract there.
That's awesome.
And set it up fully.